from the Championship, haven't they, really? You know, maybe. I don't know. Right, best of luck, chat. And the manager, method of players changed. An argument, the team squad is the same. 3-inch battling squad last year, yeah. Arguably, but you've got top class players in there. Whichever way you look at it, it's top class players. So, you know, you look at Bruno Guimaraes, he's top class. He could get into, in my opinion, all but maybe Man City's team starting, I would say. He'd get into all but Man City's team starting. Have Everton got that? No, not really, unfortunately. Antonio, you've got Bournemouth. Cole, now that you're here, Cole, serious question. How do Everton actually avoid relegation next season? No baiting out. Like, what actually, how do they avoid it? Craig, you've got Matoma. Like, it's a genuine question, that. Ellis, you've got Pulisic. Jade, you've got Leicester City. Jacob, you've got Carvalho, Bajcetic, Harvey Elliott. Jacob, Van Dijk and Jota. Richard, you've got Julian Alvarez. Jose, you've got Phil Foden. Brock, you've got Garnacho. Jacob, you've got Forest Others. Kieran, you've got Harry Kane. Ellis, you've got Son. Best of luck, people. Let's do it. Trivia, Isaac Botman. I don't think any of the others get into... I don't think there are good players, but I don't think they're on that level as Bruno. But yeah, they're on the players as we have with the rerun around. Yeah, true. Sign 2 strikers, some cover midfield and a fullback, and go from there. Have you even got the money to do that though? On the bottom 3, boom, gone actually. AW Pigeon, first one to fill that. There we go. Right, best of luck, people. Let's run this. Well, are you allowed to spend now, Cole? I didn't realise you were allowed to spend now. Oh, fair enough. How much are you allowed to spend? Oh. Yeah, I know you have money, because Mashiri's got a hell of a lot of money, but I didn't know, I just didn't know if you were allowed to spend. If you can't spend, you're in a lot of trouble. It's a shame DCL can't keep himself fit. Yeah, but the thing is, though, I said this to Charlie today, Yerry Mina's quality, like top quality defender, but he's made of glass. Calvert-Lewin's top quality in all honesty, but he's made of glass as well. They've got, like, decent players, but there's a reason why they're playing for Everton, and they're just injury prone as. Hey, Hen Doggy! Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate that, my friend. How are you doing? You alright? Hello, brother. It's not winning. Same about the count. I think we can spend the same. Got the roll it right. Yeah, I need to make proper. Need to make proper use if you can spend, Carl, haven't you? I mean, oh, redemption. Dwight York. Got the 1 of 1 Dwight York today, chat. There we go. Dwight York. Mina's a lunatic. True. Evening, Ellis. How you doing, my friend? You alright? Dortmund bottled and we won the league. Martin Odegaard. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you, Alice. I'm good. Listen, I'm just glad the season's over, to be honest with you, because from a Liverpool perspective, it was one to probably forget about. So hopefully get some decent transfers in. We go again. Mina, he's quality, Carl. The issue is he's just so injury prone. He's a very good. He's so strong, but he wouldn't be. He would have stayed. Well, isn't he linked with Barca? Didn't he used to play for Barca before he came to you? I don't mind those patch cards. 130 point, Aaron. 130 point. Sankey, yeah, but you've got but the thing is, you had to rattle people, didn't they? There's a lot of pressure on you, and that it worked to a degree until you scored, but who else on that spot? Provided by Jet? Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott. In his 7th game of the season, he's made a glass and he's off to Turkey. Oh, really? Awesome. I think, no, honestly, I think he's a really good player. And the issue is he just doesn't play, honestly. Jay, he's a top, he is a very good centre-back. You've got to give credit where credit's due. In some places, he's a very good centre-back. He's just always injured. I think he's a good centre-back anyway. Always in the right place at the right time. And I think whether he's slow or not, or moves like a boat, you know, that's the main thing. Oh, Broha for Chelsea. I do think he's a decent centre-back. Thank you. No worries at all, creatures. Let's hit some nice stuff now. Come on. Right, I'm going to have to go and get some more 130 points in a moment. Back away for 6.5. Very strong. Well, plays about 20 games in his career at most. That's the issue, mate, isn't it? And obviously injury prone. Well, that's the main issue. You know, you can be as good as you want, but if you're not on the pitch, what does it matter? You know, you look at Daniel Sturridge. Honestly, I'd argue Daniel Sturridge probably one of the most natural finishers I've seen. Unbelievable when he was fit all the time. Then as soon as he started getting injured, it was game over. You know, you can't have a player who's never on the pitch. I was like me and Thiago. Oh, that's exactly. And Sturridge is a good example as well, Carl. From a few, you know, after, you know, like 2015 onwards or whatever it was, or whenever he started getting injury prone. Those three are great examples. You know, the three of them are top class players, but just never on the pitch. So what's the point? You know, Thiago's probably, for me, that I've seen at Anfield as a Liverpool player, he's probably the most technically gifted midfielder I've seen, other than like Gerrard or something. He's unbelievable, but he's just, I don't think he suits the way we play for one, but he's just so injury prone. 4-1 to go down next year. That's mad. That is mad. I don't think they'll go down next year. I think they needed this one. If they can spend, they'll be fine. Tried to slip Gerrard in. To 199. Have we only got 2 patches in that box? Lovely. That's great, that. Elise. Isn't that good? And play with Liverpool non-fans? No, he's like a top class. He's like a top class midfielder. Look at, oh, camo, Evan Ferguson. There's a nice one. His record elsewhere. He's a good player. He's a very good player. Lovely. Only 2 patches from that box. Let's go. Oh, redemption, of course. And actually, thank you, mate. At least you're switched on, pal. I'm not. You're switched on. I'm not. But you already know that, so you don't expect anything less. So let's see, Mauro Asensio. Yeah, but the issue is, what's he do? Sit on the bench. Any more select? Probably. I mean, yeah, probably. I'll probably get some more in. It was redemption, Dwight York. Right, we're going to get some more 130 points, chat, bear with. There we go. Don't have any more. Not until, I don't know how long, but yeah, no, we've flown through it, to be fair. I had like another 8 cases of it in last week. It's all gone. It's all gone. Baby. Do you think you'll get Caicedo and McAllister? No, I think we've got McAllister from what the reports are saying. I've just seen a report there saying it's done. 70 million euros. Oh no, sorry, 80 million. 70 or 80 million euros until 2028, so a 5-year contract. Apparently it's done, Cole, which is interesting. Prisms, we'll try and get there. We're going to do gold next, and then we'll see. Perfect, yeah. I struggle to see how we'd get both. I don't know. It'd be great to get both, but yeah. Follow me plots. Why? What's happened, Dan? What's up? Another redemption. Oh, Somerville for Leeds. Dan, did you see the... Dan, we hit a 1 of 1 today from this. We hit a 1 of 1 Dwight York auto. How cool's that? How cool's that? 80 million for McAllister. Should be a great time. I hope so, man. I hope so. Casemiro. And auction got shielded in playing. You've got to contact them, Dan. You'll have to say that the auction got shielded or whatever. You'll have to speak to them. It doesn't get unbanned, I don't believe. Yeah, so it's good. Just 5 yards space to make a 10-yard path. They won't lift it. No, not unless you speak to them, Dan. Not unless you speak to them. So it's good. When he has 5 yards space to make a 10-yard pass on play objectively. He's not good enough. He stays and plays. He won't be playing next season. I think he's a good little rotational player, in fairness. And the thing that I find with Thiago is he slows everything down. Players just seem to look up instead of looking forward to find... Oh, Matoma, that's a nice one. Instead of, like... You know, looking to like look up and make a pass forward, they just look up and find Thiago, give the ball, and then Thiago does the rest. You know, one of those. That's kind of one of those when you've got creative players like Trent and stuff who normally ping balls, or they just look up and give it to Thiago instead, I find, but... Youngmin Son, 75. It's a pain in the backside, really, but... What else have we got? Let's have a little look. We have got an ant. Oh, hello, people. Who's got this bad boy? Ferguson. Zebra. That's a beauty. Who's got that then? James, I see you, my friend. That's a beauty. Evan Ferguson's a 25. Well, there's a big boy, chat. There's a big boy card. Don't know what the price on his cards are at the minute, but I assume they're high. Young Blue thing last select saw in the previous break of select. You'd have to watch the YouTube highlights. It should be on YouTube either today or tomorrow. Harry Kane, no. No, he's not a Liverpool player, my friend, unfortunately. Massive that, congrats. How much are his cards doing in the minute? Evan Ferguson, like loads. Makalele. Are the cards doing big numbers, are they? The Evan Ferguson stamp. Yeah. Hopefully get... Well, they sorted mine then. I had an issue with mine a while back. And they sorted mine. Evan Ferguson is stonks, so is he really? Like, how much are we talking stonks? Hey. There we go. Zebra went for about 200. Wow. Wowza. Brandon Boom over Brentford. Number to 199. He's a decent player, Evan Ferguson. I think he's got the build for Premier League as well. It's just how he uses it, I suppose. Adam, hello, my friend. You alright? How are we? How are we? I've got your message to get back to you tomorrow, Adam, by the way. So I'll get back to you tomorrow. I think I've got a message for you anyway. So I'll get back to you tomorrow. And be 12, that's 5, 6. Oh my god. That's crazy, that. Yeah, good. Thank you, Adam. Good. You are just in time for the next giveaway. We're going to have to do like 3 or 4 giveaways, I think, at some point. Back to back. 225. I don't really give vouchers, Adam, to anybody, really. And it's less so a thing about anybody in general. It's just, if I start doing that, if one goes wrong, I'm not saying you, if one that I vouch for goes wrong, then it looks bad on me, really. So I don't really do it, even if it's like, you know, even if it was like Jeff or someone hypothetically, right, who, you know, I've got stuff from before, or bought stuff from before, or whatever. I just don't do it, really. I just keep myself out with stuff like that, unfortunately. I had another close to the groundworks again next year. Who? For Evan Ferguson, really? Really? Evan Ferguson to United? Like, that's mad. Right, giveaway coming up after this as well, chat. Offset on. He's going to be a B, so Evan Ferguson. Better than Erling Haaland? Better than Erling Haaland, chat, oh no. I've been Manchester clubs after him 100 million for Evan Ferguson. But he's even scored a goal. Another year at Brighton, they're going to be a big signing. They're what miles better than Nunes. Has even scored a bloody goal. 100 million. Oh, Dewsbury Hall to 5. Leicester fans look away, but there you go. Keenan Dewsbury Hall. There you go, Leicester fans. That's a beauty, in fairness. It's a lovely card. Just a shame they've gone down. 5 of 5, Dewsbury Hall. Ferguson was released from United Academy. Oh, really? He's play week in, week out. Unless my newest start him, I'd say stay at Brighton. Haaland still hasn't done it. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. Very true. He made his debut for a senior team at 14. He's Chelsea in the front. Oh, wow. That's mad. What's the word to give it? We haven't got it open yet, Forsha. He wasn't all that against Villa earlier, was he not? Redemption again? What? Harry Kane this time. Tottenham. Villa action. There you go. And then Rival Championship select set. He's got 10, I think. Oh, has he really? Anybody's supposed to be honest with you, this season I haven't really paid that much attention to Liverpool, to be honest with you. Had a lot going on. I'll be honest with you, other than Liverpool games, the Everton game today was the first game that I actually sat through and watched. So yeah, no, I haven't. There ain't less fans I've heard of him, but we'll take that all day long. He's a decent player, Dewsbury Hall, I believe. Probably getting an alright move. I remember Everton signed Dele Alli. I know. I know. Redemption half case, literally. Waiting for a case hit also. Up to 199. Yeah, I'll be done tonight, Aaron. I mean, we've got that to do, we've got gold to do, and we've got UFC to do as well. I think the guys want UFC, so we can run some UFC. I don't know, Brighton, you think? There we go. Alright, let's see what's going on here. We have got a Casemiro. There we go, UFC. Yeah, it's doing well, Ashton. I think there's only like 6 or 7 spots left, so... Yeah, boy, it should be good, shouldn't it? Is that the... Yeah, like that. This is the UFC with Hasbulla in, right? I think it's the UFC with Hasbulla in, right? Because the stonks on those have gone mad. Oh, to 25, Zinchenko. Decent patch? No. No, I know. Brian's got Island Massey, loads of young lads over. Brighton have just got a very good network of scouts, though, haven't they? I mean, some of the players they're bringing through at the minute are just mad. Don't think so, I don't know. I think he is, isn't he, right, chat? Hasbulla's in UFC Prism this year, right? He is also in UFC Prism, I think. Yeah, his cards are doing naughty numbers, Ashton. Like, naughty numbers. I think base also solved like 2 grand or something, right? It's a 225. Yeah, I can't remember what set it was from, Matthew. I thought we pulled an auto thing. Yeah, I think Brighton's probably one of the best run clubs in the world. Probably. Probably. That's one of those. I suppose it just churns out the talent. I mean, now they've got Europe. I mean, that's great. That's great. It's just the issue is, how do they progress if they all bloody leave? But yeah, hello! How are you, my friend? How are you? How are you? If you want to get into gold, chat, gold is up next as well. Like 1.4k with the base also. Lovely. You are sexy as well, my friend. How are you doing? How are you doing? Rats Calligri, yes. Beer, send me a picture of a beer in the Rats Keller. Not of you, well. Yeah, drink beer in the Rats Keller. Send me a picture of a beer in the Rats Keller. I want to see what it looks like. I want to see what the Rats Keller beer looks like. Who did have Ferguson in this? James, I believe. James, I believe. They're cool because it's top 6 season. They would like to change their model. I don't think they will, Bane. You look at Borussia Dortmund. You look at, you know, you look at some of these teams like Borussia Dortmund, Leipzig. I mean, Leipzig's a bit different in the Bundes, to be honest with you. But you know, you look at Dortmund, you look at Ajax and all the rest of it. Yeah, they're in worse leagues, but without being horrible, they're just feeder clubs effectively, aren't they? Right? I mean, they get Champions League or Europe, whatever. They then produce players, keep them for a few years, then sell them on for big money. I mean, if I was the owner of Brighton and I'd, you know, you're bringing in these players. I don't know how much they bought McAllister for, but how much they buy McAllister for? I bet it was like 10 million or something stupid. You buy McAllister for 10 million quid or whatever it is. You know, 15 million, right? 15 million. And you're going to sell him for 80 or whatever it is. The owner's going to be buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Hello, Mal. How are you, though? You alright? We're trying Southampton. Yeah. I'd say it's Southampton on a bit of a bigger scale, though. I mean, Southampton, realistically, the only decent players they arguably pumped out was Sadio Mane, Virgil van Dijk. Could argue Højbjerg, possibly. Wanyama. I don't know if you can argue those as much, but yeah, I don't know. Malacia, what's that for a break? Select to 49. Should the team will get wide? Possibly, yeah, possibly. Can you hold up the Ferguson in a bit? Yeah. You also Liverpool would never give out a big contract anyone. Here we have Salah in Europa League. You never said Liverpool. What do you mean? What do you mean? We have loads of players left for big money. Some of them were Liverpool's feed with about 3. There they were, yeah. Yeah, Mulby. I mean, we had who? Dejan Lovren, Nathaniel Klein, Van Dijk, Mane. Probably Ricky Lambert. God, anyone else that I've missed? Probably. Danny Ings, yeah, Danny Ings. Forgot about him. He was a Lallana, of course. Anyone else that I've missed? Probably. My hand is broken, nearly the whole display back. Have you done that? I'll send you an impression as soon as I have my new... Have you done that? Walcott? We didn't sign Walcott. That's all I got. Everyone always says Liverpool would never break the model. He's the issue is it's not breaking their model, though. The model is then one player coming in, a young player coming in on a fat contract, and Salah hasn't done that, you know. You look at the reasons why Wijnaldum left, that was because we wouldn't give him the contract he wanted. Salah deserves to be the most paid player at the club. There's not even a debate on it. The payment structure's correct. You haven't got, you know, the likes of... Yeah, the point is, right, you look at United with Harry Maguire, and he's right up there near the top, and he's garbage, doesn't even play. Whereas I think our payments are... I think it's Salah, Van Dijk, Who else is close? I think Jordan Henderson's up there. Arguably, you could say no. Yeah, not sure on that one. But it's all the senior players effectively are on the big money. There's no, like, you know, if Jude Bellingham signed for us, he wouldn't be on 350k a week or whatever. Whatever Cole said he's on at Real. There's no way he'd come in at that. I guarantee, if he was going to join Liverpool, I guarantee it'd be like 150 grand a week. I bet you. I bet you. Like, you look at Darwin Núñez, right? We pay 80 million or whatever it was for him. He's on like 90 grand a week, which is a lot of money, by the way, but it's not a lot compared to the others. There's a good joke. They'd have a last. True. Maguire played his last game for us today. Where's he going? Well, possibly, Cole. I mean, possibly, but that's just how the business. That's just how the structure goes, isn't it? 33 grand a week, probably. Probably. There you go. It's the 135. He's decent for England board. I like laughing at Harry Maguire, but he is a very good player for England. He's a completely different player. I think that's the main thing, isn't it? Martinelli. Whoa. Envelopes coming in the mail that I'm opening. Hoping I'm gonna check again. Ain't no telling. By championship where he belongs, the Sandra only on about 45. Well, that's exactly it. Do you know what? And I think United have kind of flipped that on their heads, I think. And hopefully it'll be the start of things to come with the wages, because United are just off the charts. Anyone Leeds? Yeah, absolutely, Andy. True. Where was great. Leicester City, some people can't have bigger clubs. Schmeichel, I just don't think. I think it's a combination of that, but as you say, I mean, at United there's a much bigger scope on him. You know, people are going to be absolutely watching what he's doing and picking everything out with a fine-tooth comb. You know, at Leicester, he makes a mistake. At the end of the day, it's Leicester. Have to offer money. Not for Harry Maguire, Andy. That's a panic. A majority, and I'm going to say about 80%, or I'm going to actually go higher, I'm going to say 90% of Man United's transfers over the last like 4 or 5 years have all been panics. There's not been a single player that you can argue has not been a panic. Has there been a player that hasn't been a panic? Maybe Lisandro Martinez this season. But to be fair, we won't use this season as an example, in fairness, because this is the season where Ten Hag's come in and it looks a little bit, well, it doesn't actually, because you got Anthony and Casemiro, and they were panicked, so... Casemiro was a panic buy. No one's telling me he wasn't a panic buy. Going for Frankie de Jong all summer. And then just splash a load of cash on him. And Real Madrid couldn't wait to get rid. Núñez was a panic? Yeah, probably was. Probably the only one that I can think of as of late, though, Cole. No, he signed in the season, don't get me wrong, but it's a panic that paid off. It's just a panic that's paid off, you know. You look at all the other ones, and... hopefully it's changing, though. Arthur, I mean, I don't even consider loan deals as a panic. That was more out of desperation, that. We haven't, I mean, it's a loan deal, do you know what I mean? Link to Discord? Yeah, there's a link. There you go. Haaland likely signing the season? Yeah, Casemiro's up there for sure. Gakpo? I don't think Gakpo was a panic. Wasn't a panic. He was highly regarded when they signed him. Yeah, Sancho, maybe not a panic. But I mean, you look at all the other players they bought in that window, and I guarantee a majority are all panics. Jed Spence, they're obviously going to have the odd ones which are planned, but, you know. Like, listen, I'll literally get it on the screen and I'll read them all out, all the panics. There's loads of them. United fans can't even argue it, there's loads. And that's the issue they've got, is all the panics, so they don't get the players they want. Manchester United transfers. Like, you look at this season. Anthony, panic buy. Casemiro, panic buy. That was it, because Martinez, I'd argue, wasn't a panic buy, in fairness. And I don't think Malacia was a panic buy either. I think that was quite calculated, in fairness. I mean, maybe not great, but yeah. Who else? Ronaldo, panic buy. A big panic buy at that as well. Who else? Anthony wasn't a panic. There's Anthony... you spent 100 million on him, he's a panic. Donny van der Beek. Don't know. Yeah. There's a lot, anyway. We had to whack... oh! Bazunu, Southampton. There we go. There we go. What panic means? That Anthony for 100 million is a panic buy. There's not even a debate on it. 205 Bazunu. You can't argue Anthony. You cannot argue Anthony. I'm sorry, no. Have they missed on Thiago? The money I paid for Anthony was panic, but the signing wasn't. Anthony was a panic. There's no way he wasn't a panic. To 49. He was a planned signing. Right, but you paid 100 million for him. Always wanted him. Yeah, but... Wasn't Nunes a panic? Nunes was a panic, yeah. I'm not saying Nunes wasn't a panic. Nunes was a panic, yeah. I literally said Nunes was a panic a minute ago. Anthony was a panic buy, chat. You can't say Anthony was not a panic buy. Anthony was a panic buy. As was Casemiro. But Casemiro's worked out. Then we've got Gakpo. Is that right? Vegas was a panic. He scored 1 goal. World Cup. Thought he'd save them. Everything's been panic signing. Well, of course it means panic signing. Panic buy? Well, it does. Well, chat, of course it does. What? Why does a high price not mean a panic signing? Oh my god, chat. Right, if something's what? Right, okay. So if you go into Amazon, chat, and right, okay, right, here we go. Right. If the PS5 retails, just gonna shout on price, not panic. Chat, how, you can't, right, how is price not a factor with panicking, chat? If a club say no and you go in for more, it's a panic. It's a panic. Fabio Vieira, there you go. If you are in desperate need for something, chat, you will pay more for it. That's the top and bottom of it. That is the top and bottom of it, chat. Is a last minute sign? No, it's not. A panic signing is about money. Whether you like it or not, it's about money. Money is a big factor in panic buying. There's not even a debate on it, chat. At the end of the day, right, if you're gonna panic, you've got to overpay. That's the top and bottom of it. You are not gonna get a signing for a good price. You are going to overpay. That's the top and bottom of it, chat. You have to overpay for a panic. If you forget to buy your mum flowers on Mother's Day and Tesco are closed, but the only place that's open is the florist, which is 20 quid more, you've got to pay for it. It's a panic. I'm sorry, there's no way, chat. It's a panic. Liverpool did it with Darwin Núñez. We paid too much for him. It was a panic. That's just the way it is. We move on. There's no way. Like, I'm sorry, no way. You know. You overpay. A panic has money involved. You can't say it doesn't. So they might, yeah, but you've got to use two sides of the coin. Players are going to sell for a lot of money. Oh, Fernando Torres. Players are obviously going to sell for a lot of money if they are good players. That's the top and bottom of it. Anthony is not worth 100 million quid. And he sold for 100 million quid because it was a panic. They panicked because he was 75 million. The issue is we've got hindsight involved now. If you asked me back at the time, possibly. Possibly, I don't know. I can't actually remember, to be honest with you. Possibly. Darwin is not worth it. No, I agree. No, I agree. It was a panic. Definitely a panic buy then? I don't know. I don't know. Again, we've got hindsight on that one. It's a hard one. When you can get time to adjust. Money, anyway, whatever you say, chat, money's a factor in panicking. That's just the top and bottom of it, you know. You know. If you miss out on a concert ticket, chat, and you panic and you want to go, you're going to pay more. Isn't what panic? Make your mind up? What do you mean make my mind up? I have. Chat, how can you say panic buying does not involve money? But isn't the only factor? Well, of course it's not the only factor, but neither is just going on the last day. You know. That is panic buying, chat. What you've always planned to go. Go where? Yeah, but you don't have to go and do it. If it's over the money, you're not going to pay for it. You panic and pay more. That is just simple economics. Pay more. That's for right. Which is then something that's subjective, which can be considered as panic. Everton? Didn't really want panic to get like Arthur. Right, but this is subjective, chat, because money's involved as well. A panic buy. You look at Mudryk, right? He's worth loads more than he was. I don't know. There's more than Everton staying up. Well, we don't all live in cloud cuckoo land where money doesn't exist. Money obviously exists. So, you know, you really want something, playing more, is it the same as panicking? Well, it is. How's it not panicking? Pure panic, the definition, because you needed anyone. Right? I'm not saying it isn't, that is panic. Right, well that's panic, but so is overpaying. All gold. So is overpaying. There we go, to Johnny. We're going to jump on, we'll get him, they didn't need him, they wanted him. That's exactly it, it's 10. Okay, you wanted a Hendo card, that's panic buying? Yeah. Yeah, because say for example, and this is a prime example by the way, that Henderson 1 of 1 I bought, I overpaid on it because I panicked someone else would get it before me. So yeah, it was a panic. Overpaying, seeing how good he has been. He was a panic signing, but it went well. Yeah, they went after Frankie de Jong all summer. Yeah. Oh, that'll be the worst line. He's bad. It was a bad one. Vout. Yeah, but the issue is though, no one's going to talk about Vout because barely any money's involved. Chat. Fernando, there we go. How's my logic flying your brain? Which bit? Yeah, the cloud you should know. Be fine by now. I don't know. They're playing not panicking. Ironically, De Jong would have been more of a panic than Casemiro, worse player, a much bigger risk. Depends on the price. But they didn't follow through with the price, and they had to panic and find someone else. They're actually not overpaying. That's the way the market is now. It is. No, it is to a degree, but it depends who you're looking at, though. But is Anthony top class? I mean, where's Lego? I don't know. Where is Lego? Where are we? Digging upwards? Why? I stand by what I say. Money's involved in panic. An overpayment. But overpayment and panic's the exact. Oh. Right, we'll move on, chat. Money's linked to everything. You know, animal spirits and all that, chat. Economics, you know what we mean. You know what we're talking. I don't think animal spirits have anything to do with that, in fairness, but panic buying still, chat. You know what I mean. And don't panic is price. Because it is. Because it is. You know, it is. More it is like that. It's like that when you panic. You're about to wear no underwear. I know. Jan Molby. I know. Bit of damage on there. There we go. That's cost. I know. It's a good. Well, they've made a lot of money on it. It's a dub. It's a dub. It is a big W. There we go. Oh, right. Come on. So, what news, Lee? They're in the Europa League. I know. I know. It's sad times. We haven't had a case at Auto here. I've been distracted, chat. Where's the case at Auto? Right, we're going to get a giveaway on the go next, chat. Keyword. Get ready for it. Oh, God. That's not a joke about that. What would be Ajax signing someone after Man United overpay for Anthony? Right. I mean, we'll leave it there. I mean, yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Money doesn't exist. We'll pay him Monopoly money. Right. Keywords. No, thank you. Hender Messi. Hender Messi. Hender Messi. Well, how do I buy? Cole, check out the website there, my friend. Any questions you've got, Cole, let me know. Let me know. Evening, Simon. Giveaways and gold. Giveaways and gold. And then a Philip Billing. Did we get a case at Auto? I don't even know, chat. Did we get a case at Auto? Number to 199. And there we go, people. Highlights. Evan Ferguson, Dewsbury Hall, Schmeichel, and a Bazunu. There we go. Kane. Surely Kane's not a case hit, right? Or is he? Is he a case hit? Surely not. I hope not. Ferguson was case hit. Yeah, true. There we go. Right. There's a big redemption. True. Right, there we go, people. Right, let's get this giveaway on the go, chat. Let's do it.